My beloved child, I am speaking to you right now with deep urgency and divine intention. You are so precious to me, and I long to reach the innermost places of your heart. There is something I need you to truly hear, not just with your ears, but with your spirit. So I ask you to pause everything else. Quiet your surroundings and give me your full attention. This moment is not random, it's sacred. I have orchestrated this very second to speak directly to your soul. This message is only for you. The timing is perfect, the message is divine, and your heart is ready to receive. I want you to take in every word, every thought, every truth, every phrase, because each one is designed to guide you, to prepare you, and to draw you closer into the fullness of my love. Please stay with me until the very last word. Don't scroll quickly. Don't skim through. Every second matters. What I am about to share with you is deeply important, crafted for your heart in this very moment. You've been worn down. I see it. The constant pressure, the silent fears, the ache that no one else notices. You smile, but your soul trembles behind that brave face. You give your best, while carrying a heart that feels like it's breaking in silence. But hear me. What weighs you down today is not yours to carry alone. Lay it down. Lay down the shame that sneaks in when you feel like you failed. Lay down the bitterness you've tucked away after being betrayed by the ones you trusted. Lay down the grief that resurfaces when no one's watching. Nothing is too messy for my mercy. I do not stand at a distance, waiting for you to be enough. I am here now, stepping into the depths with you, offering not condemnation, but comfort. You do not disappoint me. Even in your darkest hour, when you felt like giving up, I was there, whispering life into your weary spirit, holding you together when everything else seemed to unravel. Your tears were never wasted. They watered the soil for something beautiful. I am now beginning to grow. This is your turning point. The enemy has tried to convince you that your story ends in despair. But I say otherwise. I say your story is still unfolding. And this chapter is not your final one. I say hope is not lost. It's been waiting for this moment, for your surrender, for you to lift your eyes and see what I am doing behind the curtain of your circumstances. Listen, what you call delay, I call preparation. I have not denied you. I have been refining you. I have been protecting you from what you thought you needed and preparing you for what you were born to carry. There is purpose in the waiting, in the silence, in the tension. There is purpose even in the pain. Nothing is wasted in my hands, not one moment. And when the winds of fear howl louder than your faith, remember who I am. I am the one who calms the storm with a word. I am the voice that shatters confusion. I am justice to the oppressed, light to the lost, and strength to the weak. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. The promises I have whispered to your heart, those glimpses of what could be, they are not fantasies, they are seeds of destiny, and they will bloom in due season. My child, I want you to dream again, not the kind of dreaming that drifts aimlessly, but the kind that dares to believe in the impossible. You were created to walk boldly, to live fully, to love courageously, to rise after falling. You were designed with divine fingerprints, marked by my image, and set apart for something far greater than what this world has tried to convince you to settle for. Do not shrink. Do not edit yourself to fit into spaces I've called you to transform. Your authenticity, your voice, your calling, it matters. Stop hiding the very things I placed in you to reflect my glory. The world may not understand it, some may mock it, but heaven celebrates it. All of creation leans in when you choose faith over fear, truth over compromise, grace over resentment. But this walk won't always be easy. There will be days when you want to turn back, when the mountain feels too high or the valley too deep. You'll face moments when anger bubbles up at what was taken from you, when disgust tries to bury you in memories of betrayal, when sadness pulls you toward isolation. In those moments, I want you to remember, I'm not far, I'm closer than breath. I'm within reach. Let yourself feel it, my child. Let the tears fall, let the questions rise. But don't stop there. Let me meet you in that sacred space of your honesty. That's where transformation begins. Because joy is still yours. Surprise is still waiting. Redemption is already in motion. And resurrection isn't just for the dead. It's for the parts of your heart you thought were gone for good. I am reviving the dream, restoring the vision, rebuilding the ruins. I am breathing life where all seemed lost. I am lifting you from the ashes, not just to survive, but to soar. You are not forgotten. You are not too broken. You are not too late. You are chosen, loved beyond measure, and held with a strength that never fails. Let these words echo in your spirit. I am with you through every fire, through every flood, through every silent night. When you wondered if I'd left, I was there. I never left, and I never will. Now, my child, look forward. Let your hands release what cannot follow you into your next season. Let your heart receive the peace I offer now. It's yours, unshakable, everlasting, and rooted in my presence. This moment is not the end. It is a beginning, a sacred unfolding of a story that only heaven could write. Walk with me, trust me. Let me show you how beautiful your life truly is when surrendered in full. Because this changes everything. Let the lies that have burdened you wash away like dust carried off by the rain. You are not who the world says you are. You are not the sum of your mistakes, your missed chances, or the opinions of others. You are mine. You are beloved. You are chosen. And I am rewriting your story, not with ink, but with grace. What once felt like the end will be remembered as the turning point. The shame that kept you silent is being shattered. The voices of doubt that have echoed in your mind are being silenced by the truth I am speaking into your soul right now. Can you feel it? That shift within you. The warmth of divine clarity pushing back the cold confusion. That is me, breathing life into dry bones, calling your spirit to rise again. You are not weak. You are not forgotten. You are being restored from the inside out. I am touching places within you that even you have tried to ignore, places you thought were too broken to heal. But nothing is too damaged in my hands. My love is not deterred by your darkness. It shines brightest in it. Yes, I see the anger you've tried to hide. I know the moments you screamed into your pillow, asking why, asking how long, asking if I even cared. My child, your anger does not offend me. Bring it to me. I can hold it. I can handle it. I would rather you bring your raw, unfiltered emotions to me than pretend you are fine. I created every emotion you feel, and I know how to redeem each one. Even your rage, even your sorrow, it all has a place in my arms. I will teach you how to let it go without losing yourself. There is no shame in breaking down. There is no disgrace in having questions. It was never your job to hold everything together. That's why I am here. I am your refuge, your shelter, your strong tower. Run to me, not away from me. Lay down your burdens at my feet. Every disappointment, every betrayal, every silent battle. I see how you've been trying to smile while you're bleeding inside. I know how much strength it takes to just get through the day. But you don't have to survive on scraps of joy anymore. I'm inviting you to a feast of peace, a banquet of purpose, a sanctuary of rest. You've been wandering in the desert for too long. Now I'm guiding you to still waters, restoring your soul drop by drop. You don't need to earn my love. It was yours before you even knew my name. Stop measuring your worth by what others accept or reject. I have already declared you priceless. Let the world misunderstand you. Let them walk away. They were never the authors of your destiny. I am, and I do not abandon what I begin. You were knit together with intentionality. Every thread, every fiber, every breath crafted with care. The journey you are on is not a mistake. Even the detours, even the delays, are part of something greater. What feels like a pause is a preparation. What looks like a setback is a sacred setup for something extraordinary. Do not envy the paths of others. The race I've marked out for you is tailored to your calling. If you try to mimic their route, you'll miss the miracles I've placed in yours. Trust the steps I've ordered, even when they don't make sense, even when they hurt. I will never lead you into a place without equipping you for what lies ahead. My power is made perfect in your weakness. I'm not looking for your perfection. I'm looking for your surrender. Look up, child. Lift your eyes from the ashes. Your mourning is not your ending. I am giving you beauty in exchange for sorrow. The joy I have for you is not superficial. It's resilient. It weathers storms, it sings in silence, it blooms in barren places, and it will overflow through you into others. Your pain has not been in vain. I will use it. I will redeem it. I will turn it into wisdom, compassion, and purpose. What once hurt you will one day help someone else heal. You are not broken beyond repair. You are becoming. You are rising. There's a reason you're still breathing, still fighting, still reaching for something more. That longing inside of you. It's me calling you higher. Don't settle. Don't give up. This valley you're walking through, it's not your home. It's your passage. Keep going. I'm with you. I'm ahead of you. I'm behind you. I'm all around you. When you don't know what to pray, just whisper my name. When you don't know what to feel, just sit with me. You don't need the perfect words. I understand the language of your silence. I catch every tear as prayer. I interpret every sigh as a song of longing. Nothing you feel is wasted with me. I'm not just watching you. I'm in the middle of it all, guiding, shaping, and holding you through every moment. Even now, I am turning hearts toward you who once turned away. I am mending relationships, opening doors, making a way where there was none. Some things I'm fixing behind the scenes, others I will reveal in due time. Trust my timing. If it hasn't happened yet, it's because I'm still preparing something better. I will not give you crumbs when I've prepared a feast. I will not give you a half blessing when I've promised you abundance. My child, do not let fear write your future. Do not let failure dictate your faith. You are not defeated. You are in process. You are being refined, not rejected. You are being trained, not tormented. I discipline those I love, not to harm them, but to equip them for what's ahead. The fire you felt is not the end, it's the forge. You are being shaped into something stronger than before. Let go of what no longer serves your soul. Release the guilt that keeps resurfacing. I forgave you the moment you asked. Stop reopening wounds I've already healed. Choose freedom. Choose to believe me when I say you are enough. You are worthy. You are seen, and most of all, you are mine. If you let this message sink deeply, if you dare to believe every word was meant for you, then this becomes your new beginning. Not because everything is perfect, but because you know who walks with you now. Stand tall, breathe deep, speak life over your days. The world may shake, but you will not, because I am with you, always, forever. And I'm not finished yet. And to seek my presence in the quiet moments that others overlook. This is why your spirit now carries a quiet strength, a peace that defies logic, and a wisdom that only I could have formed within you. When others crumble beneath the weight of their burdens, you stand firm, not because you are unshakable by nature, but because I have become your foundation. You no longer react out of fear, but respond with faith. Your heart is being transformed daily, molded by my hand, softened by my mercy, and emboldened by my truth. My child, can you not feel it? The shift in the atmosphere. Heaven is moving on your behalf. The winds are changing direction to carry you forward, and the doors that were sealed shut are beginning to open. Even now, I am clearing a path where there was none. You thought the way was blocked, but I was preparing something better than you imagined. Do not be dismayed by the delay. It was never a denial. It was protection. Had I given you what you asked for too soon, it would have overwhelmed you. But now, because you have waited, trusted, and leaned not on your own understanding, you are ready to receive more than you dared to dream. Let go of the need to explain yourself to those who doubt your journey. Their misunderstanding of your path is not your burden to carry. I did not call them when I called you. I did not whisper my purpose into their hearts. I spoke it into yours. That is why they cannot see what I'm doing in your life. But you will see. You will taste and see that I am good. You will testify of the miracles that are forming even now behind the veil. Do not let your heart grow cold because others walked away. Their departure was necessary. They could not go where I am taking you. Their assignment in your life has ended, and clinging to what I've released only delays your healing. I know it hurts. I know the loneliness sometimes feels unbearable. But child, I am not only restoring what was lost, I am giving you something better. I am bringing you people who will not just tolerate your light, but who will honor it. People who will stand beside you, pray with you, walk with you in truth, and love you with a heart that reflects mine. You have often felt unseen, unnoticed, overlooked, even in rooms where you gave your best. But I have seen every unseen effort. I have measured every tear cried in silence, and I am now turning the eyes of favor toward you. This is the season of reversal. What was stolen will be returned. What was broken will be rebuilt. What was dry will overflow, and what was barren will bloom. You will not remain in this wilderness, for I am guiding you out with a mighty hand and a tender heart. There are still battles ahead, but you will not fight them alone. I am equipping you. I am placing a sword in your hand and courage in your soul. The fear that once paralyzed you will be replaced with a righteous boldness. You will rise not as a victim of circumstance, but as a victor through my power. Your voice, once silenced by pain, will now proclaim healing. Your past, once a source of shame, will now be a testimony of triumph. I will use every broken piece to build something glorious. But guard your heart, for not all who come to you are sent by me. Some are distractions dressed in the garments of opportunity. Some speak sweetly, but their motives are rooted in selfishness. This is why I've been teaching you discernment, that inner stirring you feel, that quiet unease. Do not ignore it. It is my spirit guiding you away from what looks good, but leads to destruction. Trust me when I say no to what you thought you wanted. My no is never rejection, it's always redirection. Rest in this truth, my beloved. You are safe with me. You don't have to strive to be loved. You don't have to earn your worth. My love for you is not based on your performance. I loved you when you were broken, and I love you now as you are being rebuilt. Nothing you do can increase or diminish my affection for you. It is constant, eternal, unshakable, and I am not disappointed in you. Even when you faltered, even when you doubted, I was proud of your effort to get back up and seek me again. Now lift your head. You are not forsaken, you are not forgotten. You are chosen, called, anointed. The fire you walk through has refined you, not destroyed you. The trials you endured have produced endurance, character, and hope. And hope does not disappoint when it is placed in me. Keep walking forward. Keep your eyes on me, not on the storm. What you see with natural eyes is temporary, but what I am doing in the spirit is eternal. And if you grow weary, remember I am your strength. If you become afraid, remember I am your refuge. If you feel lost, remember I am the way. I have not brought you this far to leave you now. What I started in you, I will finish. The vision will speak, the promises will come to pass, and you will look back and say, surely the Lord was with me all along. So breathe deeply. You are safe, you are seen, you are surrounded by grace, and I, your God, am right here, closer than your very breath, and preparing the way ahead, even when you can't yet see the full picture. I walk before you, my child, clearing the path of hidden dangers and placing divine opportunities in your steps. You don't always understand why certain doors close or why people leave, but I do. I remove what cannot go with you into the future I've designed. Do not cling to what I have gently taken from your grasp. What I withhold, I do so in love. When I give in perfect time. Your heart may ache, confused by the silence or the waiting, but I promise you this, not a single moment is wasted. Every delay carries purpose. Every hardship refines your spirit, like gold through fire, and I am with you in the flames, not watching from afar, but standing beside you, shielding your soul with my own presence. The tears you've shed in secret, I have caught them all. I am using even your pain to birth something beautiful. Yes, I see your weariness. The nights you lie awake, wrestling with fears you can't even speak aloud. The disappointment that clings to you like a heavy shadow. The grief that hides behind your smile. But look to me now, my beloved. Let your spirit rise. For though you've walked through sorrow, you are not stuck in it. Though you've endured betrayal, you are not defined by it. I am writing a new chapter, one filled with restoration, breakthrough, and radiant joy. You are not forgotten, not by me, not for a second. While others have turned their backs, I have stayed by your side. When they criticized what they didn't understand, I affirmed what I created in you. They may have mocked your tenderness, misjudged your motives, and questioned your worth, but I never have. I made you to reflect my glory, and in your quiet resilience, I see beauty they missed. I rejoice over you, even when the world fails to. Now let me speak to that part of you that's grown cold with cynicism, the part hardened by repeated letdowns and unkept promises. You don't have to stay guarded. You don't have to shrink back or pretend to be fine when you're not. I know what you've endured, and I'm not asking you to pretend. I'm asking you to trust me again. Even if your trust is trembling, even if it's only a flicker, I will take it, and I will kindle it into a flame that can never be extinguished. Release the bitterness. The silent contempt you hold for those who hurt you is poisoning your joy. I know what they did was wrong. I saw the injustice. I grieved with you, but now I'm asking you to forgive, not for their sake, but for yours. Forgiveness isn't permission for them to hurt you again. It's freedom for you to heal. Let go of the need for revenge. Justice is mine to carry, and I will make all things right in my perfect time. And when fear comes to whisper that you're alone, that things will never change, remind it of who walks with you. Remind it of the God who parted seas, who shuts the mouths of lions, who brings dry bones back to life. That same power lives in you. I have placed a boldness in your spirit that fear cannot erase. I have given you authority to speak life into dead places, to stand firm when storms rage, and to love with a strength not of this world. Lift your eyes, beloved. This is not the end. This is the beginning of the rising. The shaking you feel is not destruction. It's a divine shift. I am positioning you for purpose, aligning your steps with destiny. Things are moving, even if you can't yet see them. Chains are breaking in silence. Mountains are trembling at your faith. Heaven is responding to your prayers. You are stepping into divine alignment, where favor will follow you like a shadow. Doors will open that no man can shut. Peace will settle over your home like a holy covering. People who once ignored your worth will suddenly see what I've always seen in you. But by then, your confidence won't depend on their recognition. It will be rooted in my love. Let your heart be still. Let the accusations of the enemy fall like ash at your feet. His lies have no hold here. You are not too broken, too late, or too far gone. You are not disqualified because of your past. You are appointed because of my grace. Your story is not over. It's just entering the most beautiful part. And to the one whose hope feels threadbare, whose faith feels like it's held together by a whisper, this is for you. You are not invisible. You are not unloved. You are not without purpose. You are seen. You are held. You are chosen. I will finish what I started in you. So rise, my child. Shake off the shame. Step out of the shadow of your old life and walk boldly into the light of your calling. You were made for more than just surviving. You were made to thrive, to shine, to declare my goodness in the land of the living. You will rise again, And when you do, the world will marvel, not at your strength, but at the power of the one who carried you through it all. I am not finished with you, and I never will be. But these trials are not sent to break you, but to build you into someone unshakable. Just as gold is refined by fire, so too will your faith shine brighter through testing. When the winds howl and the storm beats against you, remember who calms the sea with a whisper. I am not absent in your suffering. I am present in it, working through every pain to sculpt purpose, through every loss to birth renewal, and through every delay to prepare something far greater than what you once prayed for. There will be moments when the weight feels unbearable, when you question if I am still near. But it is precisely in those times when I am closest, holding you in the unseen, whispering hope into the silence. You may not always feel me, but I am there, guiding, watching, strengthening. My hand is never too short to rescue, and my heart is never too distant to feel your sorrow. I collect every tear, I hear every sigh. Not a moment of your suffering is wasted. When others mock your faith or belittle your trust in me, do not respond with anger, but with quiet strength. I see their contempt. I know the way they laugh behind closed doors or shake their heads at your unwavering devotion. Let them speak. I will silence every scoffer in due time. They will witness your rising. They will see the tables turn and marvel at how I elevate those who stay faithful, even when the world casts them aside. And if betrayal has wounded you, if those closest to you have pierced you with words or abandoned you in your hour of need, bring that pain to me. I do not downplay your hurt. I grieve with you. I was betrayed too by those who claim to love me. So I understand your ache, and I offer you healing, not the kind that numbs, but the kind that makes you whole again. Let me stitch the pieces of your heart together with threads of grace and wisdom. From this wound, compassion will grow. From this rejection, deeper intimacy with me will emerge. Child of mine, the road may grow darker before the dawn. Fear may stalk your thoughts like a shadow, whispering lies that you are alone, that nothing will change, that your efforts are in vain. But I speak louder. I speak truer, and I declare this over you now. You are not forsaken. You are not forgotten. The breakthrough is not denied. It is being divinely timed. Trust that even when doors close abruptly and opportunities vanish, it is not because you were unworthy, but because I am protecting you. Some things you desire are not delayed. They are being refined. Others are being withheld, only because what I have for you is far better, and your spirit must be prepared to carry the blessing, without being crushed by the weight of it. Maturity before miracle, strength before abundance. Lean into me when others push you away. When no one understands your journey, remember that I do. Intimately and completely. I crafted every twist and turn. Nothing surprises me. I walk the road with you, even when it's lined with disappointment, even when it feels like you're walking it alone. I am the steady presence beside you, the strength in your spine when you feel like collapsing, the fire in your spirit when discouragement tries to dim your light. Let anger not consume you. Yes, it is natural to feel it, to burn with frustration at injustice, to seethe over the unfairness of life. But do not let that fire become bitterness. Give it to me. Let me turn your righteous anger into holy passion, into fuel for your calling. What was meant to poison you, I will transform into medicine that heals, not just your soul, but the souls of others through your testimony. And when disgust creeps in, disgust at your mistakes, at the chaos around you, at the darkness in this world, do not let it harden your heart. Bring even your revulsion to me. Let it remind you that you were made for more, that your spirit yearns for purity, because it is a reflection of mine. Your longing for goodness, truth, and light is not naive, it is divine. Keep that hunger alive. Rejoice, beloved, in the surprises I am setting before you. Expect sudden shifts, quiet miracles, and open doors that no one saw coming. I take great joy in blessing you in ways that exceed your imagination. Watch for the unexpected, a divine connection, a word spoken at the right time, a breakthrough in what felt immovable. I am not limited by time, by systems, or by man's understanding. What seems impossible, I will make possible, so hold on. The night will pass, the storm will lose its fury, your heart will beat stronger, and your soul will rise again, lighter, freer, surer. You are not lost. You are being led. You are not broken beyond repair. You are being rebuilt stronger, purer, more radiant than before. Keep your heart tender. Keep your eyes fixed on me. Keep your faith alive, even when all else fades. I promise you, my child, this is not the end of your story. It is only the beginning. My beloved, hear me. This is not your ending. It's a divine beginning, unfolding in quiet power. You've walked roads few could endure, carried burdens no one else saw. You've been misunderstood, overlooked, and pierced by silence deeper than words. But I saw you. In your solitude, I was near. In your lowest moments, I held you. Every tear, every sigh, I caught them all, turning sorrow into sacred testimony. You are not defined by what has been broken or lost. You are defined by what I have planted within your spirit. Unshakable grace, courage that stirs even when afraid, and a faith that clings to hope through the storm. Do not let anger or bitterness take root, for I am already redeeming what seemed ruined. The very pain that sought to destroy you will become the wellspring of your strength. Yes, they doubted you. They cast shadows on your name, and even your own heart questioned its worth. But I never wavered. I never doubted who you are, or who you are becoming. I chose you with precision. My purpose for your life cannot be erased by human words or worldly rejection. What I've ordained for you carries eternal weight. Be patient with the season you're in. I know the waiting aches. I know the days stretch long, but I am shaping you in secret places, crafting resilience beneath the surface. Do not rush what I am refining. The foundation I am building in you is for more than survival. It is for glory that lasts. When doubt creeps in like a thief, when fear whispers that you've been left behind, silence it with the truth. I am here, always. I go before you, clear the way and walk beside you, even when you cannot see. Trust that I never let go. Stop comparing your steps with others. Your journey was never meant to mimic theirs. What I've entrusted to you is yours alone, sacred, powerful, and perfectly timed. Pour into what I've given you, nurture it with love and trust, and watch as it blooms in due season. You try so hard to hold it all together, but I never asked you to carry the weight alone. Let me be your rest. Let me steady what feels unstable. You do not have to understand everything. You only need to trust that I do. Now is the time to rise, not by force, but by the spirit I've placed within you. The fire you endured has refined you. The battles shaped you. Your light, once dimmed by pain, will now shine with a radiance that declares, I have overcome. Step forward in faith, not as someone uncertain, but as one deeply known and powerfully equipped. I am with you in every decision, in every breath, in every tear and triumph. You're not late, you're right on time for everything I've prepared. Lift your head, let go of what weighs you down. I've already begun the work, and I will see it through. Amen.